Give us a second here. All right, guys, I think we're live. Let me turn the music off, hand it over to Bruce. Hey, guys, it's Sunday night. What is today? The 28th of December, coming up on New Year's. So the New Year's around the corner. So with that, let me hand it off to Bruce. And Bruce, start it off, babe.
Thanks, Paulie. Hey, I want to welcome everybody to the live auto recruiting platform Google Hangout. Like Paulie said, my name's Bruce. I'm coming to you from the Jersey Shore this Sunday evening. We've been doing these Hangouts for about a year or so now, and we're getting real close to launching this thing. We're real excited because we do have a special guest who's actually tested the last aspects of the system. We're going to hear from her tonight. So if you're here, thank you. I want to thank everybody, all the experts below. Thanks everybody for joining us tonight. How you guys doing?
Doing great. Awesome.
Awesome. Thanks.
Brother. Good to see you.
Awesome.
Good to see you
very
too.
much.
Great. Thanks, Wade. Well, I want to also thank everybody that's joining us, that's watching this Hangout, because, you know, it's a Sunday evening. You could be spending time with your family, you know, but you're here looking at, you know, a way that to, you know, generate income on the internet, something that's been, you know, a struggle for many people. So we're going to share a very powerful marketing system using SMS, lead capture, instead of email. And, you know, I've been looking for a system for years, and I may have not known I needed a system at the time, but when I first got started in this industry, you know, I got involved in network marketing, and once I ran out of my list of people to talk to within, you know, 3 to 4 months, I guess it was, you know, where do you turn? So, you know, and building a business on the internet was a lot harder and a lot different than offline methods. And obviously, if you have nowhere to turn to, you go online. So if you're here right now and you have a business, this system is a really powerful system to build your business, to you know, help you recruit to your business, solves all the problems of duplication and retention, traffic. We have, you know, we solve all the problems for you, and the key to the system is simplicity. Okay, that's the key to duplication, so that you have a replicating system that is going to work for you 24/7. Now, when I came online, like I was saying, I had no clue. I didn't even know how to use a mouse. So, you know, I was trying to get control of the mouse and learn and maneuver just the computer itself, never mind, you know, figuring out social media and how to find a target market. So if you're here and you're new, congratulations, because you're in the right place. You know, much like our you know, guest expert below, Kelly, she ran into one of Don Glanville's systems in the past, because Don's been building systems for over 10 years, and this is really you know, the Rolls Royce of systems, and she's going to share that experience with you. So if you're new and you don't have a business, that's fine. You can use AutoRecruitingPlatform, reselling the system to generate money online, you know, selling the system to people that are looking to grow their business, sell their product or service. You know, if you have a business, like I said, you know, you can plug that business into the system. And the key to this is a few different things we're going to talk about. Like I said, it's capturing a mobile lead as opposed to an email, because the open rates, you know, are much higher than email. So you know, you have more of a potential of connecting with that person. You have the ability to text that person through the platform via two-way SMS. So another key feature, you know, to marketing online is communicating with your prospects. You know, and then you have the ability to plug your business into a replicating custom funnel, and that's also a very powerful tool. So like I said, when I came on the internet, you know, there's a lot to learn, and I've struggled throughout the years trying to figure it out. Joined many opportunities when I realized it wasn't having a business opportunity or a product to sell as the solution. You know, it was the marketing strategy, and that's what we've got here for you, a marketing strategy with all the tools necessary for your success online. And it's made a difference in my business. You know, like I said, I've struggled for years, and when I when I got involved with email marketing and I put all the pieces of that puzzle together with, you know, the blog and the autoresponders and the autoresponder messages and creating a lead capture page. After doing all that, you know, it took me quite a while to put all those pieces together, and I still hadn't marketed my business and the product that I was selling. And when I realized that's not very duplicatable, because if it takes me this long to create that system, I have to help others create the system that I just put together. So finding this system was a breath of fresh air, honestly, you know, because it is self-replicating. So if you plug your business into the custom funnel, you know, somebody can go through your system. The first thing they're going to ask themselves is, you know, can I do this, or how can I do this? And in the meantime, you're presenting them, you know, with a system that's going to do the telling and the selling for them, so that they know that they can do it. So a very powerful system, and you know, all the tools that are here.
Takes them out of the equation too, right, Bruce? Takes that person out of the equation.
Exactly, and that's a good point. And what it does is, it, like Paulie just said, it takes you out of the equation. So it makes your prospect, their success system dependent. So very, very powerful, you know, to have that. And because here's the fact: what you do isn't duplicatable for the most part. So if you're trying to build a business, whether it's online or offline, what you're doing isn't duplicatable. You know, most people can't sell. Most people don't want to sell. So the system's put in place, and the science of selling is put into place for you. And AutoRecruitingPlatform, you know, when you click the button below, it's going to take you to the person's sales funnel that invited you here. AutoRecruitingPlatform is an example of the custom funnel that you get with the system. So when you go through the system, you know, look at it in the perspective of how it's useful for your business, or how this can be useful to you, you know, communicating with your prospects moving forward. So if you are new, like Kelly was, when Kelly ran into you know, Don's reverse funnel system, that was her first system. And Kelly, I want to bring you out, because I know that you got to, you know, you're not going to be here for the whole hangout, and you got to leave around 9. You know, why don't you share your experiences with reverse funnel system and AutoRecruitingPlatform as a comparison?
Sure, absolutely. Can you hear me okay, Bruce?
Oh yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, great. Well, first, I just want to talk about ARP for a minute, and then I'll talk about Don's previous system, the reverse funnel system. I've been online for almost 7 years now, and it has been up and down like you. I joined a bunch of different businesses, a lot of how-to courses, and I finally got into my last business about 2 years ago. And I started making money, but then what happened was my team wasn't making money. So for the first time, I was really making consistent money. But now I had a whole nother problem, and that was having a team underneath me who couldn't do anything, who didn't put the time into it, didn't know how to do it, didn't know where to start. So after that, I just took so much responsibility for everybody else's success. I decided, you know what, I think I need to step away from this industry for a little bit. And I went to one of my good friends online, Jared DeFazio, who's actually in ARP, and I said, you know what, I'm done. Like, I can't do this anymore. I'm finally making money, and now I have people calling me all day long. I feel horrible. And he said, you know what, I'm not letting you quit. You have to take a look at what Don just put together. Give this one more chance. You've put too much into this. You know way too much to give up. And he was right. And I was like, okay, I'll look at it. And what I saw was the similarities of Don's first system, the reverse funnel system, except on a whole new level. And what I loved about ARP is that it's an umbrella business. So whether someone is looking for an income stream, they can become a reseller of the product. If you have your own business, it's customizable for any business out there. But also that you could have multiple streams of income underneath one platform. And for me, that was just a huge aha moment, because so many people are trying to do different things. They're jumping all over the place. You meet someone, they may be in health and wellness, you may be in personal development. Now you have one business with a system that's automated and duplicatable, and it's really for any businesses and as many businesses as you want. So that's what resonated with me for ARP, that it's just really anyone you meet, this would almost be perfect for, either a brand new business or to build their business. So I took a look at the system, and I'm of course comparing it to the reverse funnel system, because that's what I came through the first time coming online. But I saw the SMS of collecting cell phones, and that to me was just cutting edge. You can reach someone right there. You can build a relationship with them on such an organic level, and just naturally and organically, instead of an email blast. They know it's going to 1,000 people. People are not even reading their emails. So I love the SMS component of it, and being able to text someone and get an immediate response, and just also the different products. So I'll just kind of leave it there for a minute, and then talk about how I came online. And that was in 2007. I had owned a corporate cafeteria. We did breakfast and lunch, eggs and sandwiches, just basic stuff, but I absolutely loved it. I worked with my mom. We just bought a house. I just got married. We had our son, and I was pregnant with my daughter. And we got a letter saying that the building was sold, and unless I had $500,000, a corporation was going to come in there. Well, we had sold eggs and turkey, so I didn't have $500,000. So that was it. We lost the business, and I turned to the internet. I went on Craigslist. I was looking for something to work at home, because I had dropped out of college to open the cafe. So now what was I going to do? I just didn't know what I was going to do. So I answered an ad on Craigslist, and it was, I don't even know what it said, like make money, no experience, whatever. So I clicked on the ad, and I went to this long sales page. And the sales page was really a story about this guy, Ty Coughlin, who was a contractor, and how he started using a system to build a business, and now he has this amazing life. And the sales page was just captivating. And I went through it, and then it said click next step. I clicked the next step, and it was an application. And it was a paid application, and it was $50 just to get the info on the next page of what this business was about. But it was such a different process than what I was seeing on there, what I was clicking, that I was like, wow, this is different. I need to qualify for this. Not just everyone is going to get this information. And this is life-changing information that I could possibly get. So I paid the $50. I filled out the application, and, it said, we're working on the application. We'll let you know when you're approved, or if you're approved. Well, I got approved, and then it said, okay, that was the system. Here's a business. This is the information that you filled out the application for. It's a $3,000 travel business that you can have and own and sell, and then use this system for $300 a month. Well, for me, it was a no-brainer. I absolutely wanted to do it. That's what this process did. It got me from not knowing what I was going to do to, oh my gosh, I have a ton of hope here, and I have an opportunity in front of me. So I purchased the business, the $3,000 business, and I used the reverse funnel system to sell that business. So it was amazing. We had the most amazing calls. We had advertising calls every day at 12 o'clock, just everyone coming on brainstorming. I had never been a part of a community like that, of people wanting to help each other. It's just, I've never really been in the corporate world, but I've never been in that type of financial surrounding of people wanting to help everyone, and I loved it so much. So that was the reverse funnel system. Don created the system, the sales page, the application, to promote this travel business on the back end. So it was great for a little bit, but then what happened was it did get stale because everyone was promoting this now, that everyone was seeing that same sales page come up, that same sales page, and that was the same product on the back end. So that was one of my main concerns when Jared said, here, take a look at ARP. And I said, all right, well, we've done this before. It was good for the run, but, you know, is the same thing going to happen? And that's when I saw that it was about custom funnels and that Don owns both the company and the system. So Don now has control of, you know, the company behind it. Before, it was some company that owned the travel company. He had no connection, not no connection with them, but he didn't have any influence. They couldn't, you know, add new products. So that was one of my big main concerns between the reverse funnel and ARP. So that's really how I got started in this industry. I became very close with Don, and I met Jared through the reverse funnel system, and they have both become very, very close friends of mine. I trust them 1,000%. Don actually called me last week and asked me to test the new system, which is very exciting because, as you probably all know, we've been in launch for a while, but I know Don, and this has been his dream for as long as I know him. He's wanted this type of company that's going to be able to scale, that we're going to be able to grow, we're going to be able to make a lot of money. It's cutting edge technology. This is his baby. So that's why it's taken so long, because he doesn't want to put it out and then have to fix things. So we've taken that next step where we're testing the system now. He's already tested it. Now it's been handed over to a few of us to go through, create different scenarios, you know, just make sure this thing is solid before it goes out to the world and explodes. So, yeah, that was last week. So it should really be any day now, because there's only a few little things to be done. So that's really my story. If you guys have any questions about, you know, reverse funnel, how it's different.
You know, one of the reasons why I invited Kelly is because, you know, she's been doing these things with the ARP community, and now that was so close to ARP launching, is I know a lot of you guys have been out there following us. You know, we've been saying it was going to launch. You know, there's a lot of ARP members that are starting to think that this isn't going to happen. So I want to bring Kelly out tonight to actually let her tell a story and who she was, how she's been involved with Don and Jared. Jared, for those of you that don't know Jared is the guy that supplies our traffic. He's the guy in charge of our traffic co-op. So when, you know, when you come into ARP, you're able to tap into our traffic co-ops, which is the best you could buy in the business, guys. Okay? It doesn't get better than this. All right? This is stuff that average people don't find on the internet. You can't search it. It's a minimum $10,000 to $50,000 per month, but you're able to tap in for $100 per traffic, per lead pack, as we call it. And what you get with the lead pack for $100 is 20 to 25 verified cell phone numbers, leads that actually come onto your list. So it's gonna. Plus, not even to mention that the traffic is so targeted that if you're selling a health product, it's targeted for people looking for health products. So it's not like a lot of you guys out there promoting other businesses and doing, you know, solo ads and buying clicks out there. That traffic is recycled, reused traffic, right? And it's just general type of traffic that is not really targeted for what you're trying to offer. So with ARP, you're able to tap into the best traffic in the business, bar none, okay? Without a question, without a doubt, okay? And, you know, with Kelly being involved with Don back in 06 and 07, just like we have Eric on our Hangouts every so often too, he was involved with Don in the reverse funnel system. Here, we're coming out trying to tell you guys that, you know what? time is near now, all right? This is going to happen. The ARP members that are here watching tonight, maybe it could give you a little reassurance that this will happen. And like Kelly said, could possibly be any day now, all right? The system has been tested, all right? Kelly was one of the testers now. So, you know, it's just a matter of days. This is a huge system, and it had to be to Don's liking. Okay, he couldn't hand over the keys to something. It's like handing you over to keys to a car, a used car, and not checking out all the parts of the car and make sure it's running right. You know, he wanted to make that sure. He's a perfectionist that way, and he wanted to make sure, and he wanted to go over and over things, because the slightest little bug with this thing launching, because it's gonna go viral, a little bug here and there could lose a lot of money for a lot of people. So he didn't want that to happen. So he's protecting us, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So, so there you heard it from the horse's mouth right there, right? Somebody who's on the inside, has seen the system already, has played with the custom funnel. So we're right there, guys, man. Now is the time to lock in your spot as a founding member, all right? The cost of this system is going up. We know that. So it's a good time to get in now, you know, go learn the system, how to use it. The text messaging platform, guys, is very, very powerful. This is not email marketing. People buy from people that they know, like, and trust. That's a known fact. All right? What better way to get to know somebody and build a relationship with that person coming onto your list other than doing the text messaging platform? There's no other. You can't get that with email, guys. Right? You can't build that relationship with email like you do with text messaging. So you're able to build a highly targeted quality list for yourselves that actually people pay you, because they go through the same application process, but not for $50, for $4.95. Okay, so people pay to be on your list, and then you have the right to approve or deny that application, which is a very powerful feature. So you have a very highly targeted, qualified person coming onto your list, ready to go into your back office, where this system is going to be set up for multiple streams of income. So basically, everybody on that list you'll be able to sell something to that person, right? Did I miss anything? Anybody want to put in their 2 cents? I don't want to do a little talking here, but did I miss anything?
I don't think so. But you know what it is, Paulie? This system is so powerful that there's so much to cover, even though it's so simple to use. That's the thing that I think. I've had people come into my business, you know, partner up with me, and they say, "Wow, you know, I've been in your Hangouts, but you know, a lot of times I don't get everything from your Hangouts." And I just tell them, I said, it's because of the system. Once they get inside, they realize what I'm talking about. But it's such a powerful system that if we try to cover, you know, everything, every aspect of this system, it would confuse people for the most part. So we do the best that we can in explaining the main parts of the system. But I just had to say that because people do, you know, it's very powerful system, but it's very simple to use. And I think it's very important that if you're even thinking about getting it, now's the time, because you want to get inside, you want to, you know, kick the tires, learn the system. Get ready for this, because once this traffic opens up, that we're going to get this super targeted. It's going to be unbelievable how many amount of people are going to be coming through the system. I was just talking to someone from Malaysia the other day, and someone from Singapore. I mean, we're talking about international. We're talking about all over the world, you know. And this SMS texting is absolutely at no cost, you know. Very powerful. I mean, if you want to build a business, you can actually talk to people. I mean, I usually like to use text. Texting is probably one of the best ways because I like it because it's not intrusive. It doesn't, you know, people don't like to get phone calls really so much at certain times. But with texting, you can get on the phone with someone because you get to know them with the back and forth SMS. That's what I think one of the keys to the system is so powerful. You know, the lead generation. You know, email marketing it's good. You still need email marketing. You need to be better communicate. It's good for training. It's good for other things. But when you're trying to you get to know the person that you want to bring into your business. There's nothing better than getting on the phone or SMS marketing. You don't necessarily have to, because the system does the selling for you. But for those of you that want to take it to the next level and just want to get going quickly, this platform is just awesome for that. I just had to say that because am I echoing? Okay.
I just want to quickly add that, Anthony, I agree with everything you said there. One thing also amazing is the fact that the duplicatable on just the ARP system alone, never mind the custom stuff that we're going to get into, is absolutely amazing. Forget about it. It's going to change lives, people. It's going to change lives.
Yeah.
Like one of the things that we talk about every week is we encourage you to come in and pay the $4.95 to fill out the application so that you can judge it yourself and get the knowledge for an informed decision on your own. No better way than to see it yourself. And to get this, like Anthony said, it's impossible for us to go through everything in an orderly fashion and for it to make sense. It would take up a lot of time. The best way is for you to get in, click the button below and go through and pay the $4.95. Fill out the application. Once you get approved by your sponsor and corporate, you will have a chance to review the system yourself with the info videos and everything. At the end of that, you will have the opportunity of walking away from it or jumping in with us and getting in, if you get in now, as a founding member. And that is very significant cost benefit for you.
Well, we have we probably have a lot of new people on tonight, but to sum it up real quick, what is ARP? All right, we know that the money's in the list. Everybody tells you that when you come online. You need to build a list online. So a lot of people are building it with email marketing, right? You have autoresponders, AWeber, GetResponse. We're building our list with SMS, texting on a text messaging platform where we get verified cell phone numbers. Right? It's like a double opt-in in email marketing, right? Somebody's going to come to one of our landing page or capture pages. They're going to put in their name and cell phone number. Then what's going to happen is they get text a 4-digit PIN, right? They have to put that 4-digit PIN in there so it verifies that person's real. We get a text on that notification because we also have a built-in tracking system in the back of this too. We get a text alert every time you move through our funnel. What other system does that? All right, just alone in that, the tracking system's amazing. So we'll get a text saying that person, Joe, whatever his name is, verify their cell phone number. Now we know that person's real. Okay, they see a little presentation. The next step, they're asked to pay a $4.95 application fee. 22-question survey. You fill out. Okay, so when you fill it out, be real, do it seriously, because we do have the right to deny that application. All right? And what that application does, it tells us a little bit about who's coming on our list, who is, what they're struggling with, a little bit about that person, so we could help them further. Once we approve them, we send it off to corporate. Corporate looks at it, and they have the right to deny it or approve it. All right? Then after you're done with that, right, and they're approved on both ends, and we're still getting text messages on our other end saying you completed all that, and we're notified, we're kind of following you through the whole system. Then you get to see what ARP is all about and what it could do for you and your business. All right? And you build a very targeted list. Now, the numbers with that paid app to sale right there, I'm a numbers guy, and Jose's a numbers guy who talks about it all the time. Right there, this system, on average, was closing at 27%, guys. Right? 27%. Where do you find numbers like that? 27. And let me tell you something. That's low. My number's at 51%. That's because I was actually working this system, right? Why? I've been building this business while it's in beta this whole time. I have a list of almost 400 people already, and I have 38 sales already. All right? So imagine a duplication when we launch here, where those people are going to come in, start buying traffic right off the bat, and the duplication pops really quick for me right there, right? I'm in instant cash flow. I'm in instant residual monthly income, all right? And that's what's going to happen for you too, okay, when you get this system, because these people are going to come in, join you. They're going to get redirected to get some traffic, and that's all you got to do. Let the system do the sifting and sorting for you, and let it close sales for you at a 27% closing ratio. We believe that these systems are going to, this number is going to go up as we go more viral, but 27% is still an unbelievable percentage of a closing rate right there. Okay, that's the first part of that. What is ARP, right? Second part is the custom funnels, like these guys are talking about. It's the same funnel like the ARP funnel that you will be going through, but just imagining making it whatever your product, whatever your service, whatever your network marketing company is, whatever you want it to be, where you could set it up, you know, switch in and out the videos, change the graphics, change the colors, but change the application fee. You know, you may not want $4.95 application fee. You may want a $50 application fee. Yes, you may get less people coming on your list, but you're going to get more serious people coming on your list that is going to pay that application fee. Why? Because they know how to use their credit card. They took out their credit card like Kelly did back in 07, right? Because they were serious. They were looking for something. And that percentage will probably be a higher number because your application fee is a lot higher. So it's maybe combined a little bit smaller, but you may be getting more sales from it if your application's fee. But you can make it anything you want. So the custom funnel could be anything you guys wanted, any business, any product, any service, anything you want it to be, right? The third part is the traffic. You're able to tap into our traffic co-op. Right? So long as you're selling business opportunity type of stuff, you could tap into the traffic co-op. I think they still have it that way, right, Kelly? That as long as it's a business op, you don't have to go out and spend $10,000 per month to get the traffic. You still could tap into our traffic co-op, which is $100, and you get 20 to 25 verified cell phone numbers, which are leads.
Correct.
Yeah. So
from what I know.
Right.
Yeah.
So you could see the power in this, all right? There's no other system around, and I've been doing this a very long time, and so a lot of and everybody else on this panel has been doing it a number of years here, that once you go through this process, if you've been in this game long enough, it's just going to hit you and say, it's a no-brainer, I got to join this thing. So with that, anybody else have anything to say? No.
Paulie, one thing I'd like to touch upon that's very important is the fact that anybody that opts in, it's your list forever. That's an important thing that with SMS, with the phone, once they opt into your list, they're not going anywhere. Even if they sign up on somebody else's link, they're your lead and your client, and that is very powerful. Emailing, we all know, is it's easily worked around, but with this technology, your list is secured.
Yeah, they're locked into you. Once they put that cell phone number into your website, that's it. They're locked into you. They can't go off guru or leader hunting like a lot of people do with email marketing, right? A lot of you guys probably know what I'm talking about, right? You're building your list with email marketing. You're putting your name in. You're finding out what's on the other side. You may even like the business opportunity. It may interest you. But there's a thing called Google, right? You go off to that. Everybody's researching everything. So when they research the opportunity, the leaders and the guys who are, pounding the advertising, which their websites are getting ranked up there in Google, they're finding those people and joining their big teams and those big leaders, and Because why? They want to be around successful people, right? You may be a new person just starting out. You don't have any social proof. Maybe you haven't made any money yet. You don't have any systems. You don't have any bonuses to give away. So, you know, what's the advantage of joining you other than going out and joining a team that could give you a bonus, could give you a system, could, you know, you could be around, you know, Facebook groups or communities or what they might have in place. You know, that's where a lot of your advertising dollars are being wasted because, you know, you're sitting there doing all this advertising, and here you are building a list, and these people are going off finding leaders, and they're joining under them. So you're kind of burning your money, and the reason is because they're not locked into you. Email marketing doesn't lock that person into you. With this system, forget it. You put your email in, that's it. They're your lead forever. You can't even call corporate up to try and switch that person. Okay, so it makes it an even playing field for everybody.
You know, I know that Kelly has to go pretty soon, so maybe she wants to, you know, put in some important words before she goes. But I did want to just touch on what you were talking about, Paulie. And I can come back after Kelly has said what she wants. And regarding the marketing tools and how this is so different from most BizOp opportunities. So go ahead, Kelly, if you want to say something.
Okay, great. Well, first, thank you guys for inviting me here tonight. It's great to finally put a face with the names that I see on the surfboard in our community. And just, you know, my purpose here tonight was just to let you know that I know Don. I've worked with him before in the past. I've used his system. The reverse funnel system was bringing in $10 million a month. Wow. And that's the reason it is because it's a system. And that's what everyone's missing out there. That company that I was in, but when I started making money, what I was being told every day was, you know, it's about you. You have to make this happen. You have to do this. And I'm looking around me and I'm like, why am I not making this happen? What's wrong with me? I'm like, I have all the tools. What's going on? And Paulie, actually, you said it, which was very funny. The one thing Jared said to me, he goes, Kelly, it's not about you at all. It's about the system. And I think I was self-sabotaging for many years there because I wasn't having that immediate success, so then I was feeling bad. It's this whole inner crazy circle of what was going on. So a system is just so important for, you know, someone brand new, or even if you're a marketer, so your team has duplication. So, you know, the people that are here tonight are either looking for a business opportunity, brand new, never done anything before, or they have a business and they need a system. Either way, ARP is the solution because it's just customizable. So, I mean, obviously we're here. We love it. We're all professionals. We've been in this industry for a while. We've been here in launch, I mean, in beta for a very long time. If we did not believe in this, we would all be out. So it just goes to show that we are all still here. We believe in this 100%, and it's just going to be so much fun when we launch. So that's it, guys.
I appreciate it. Yeah, and back to what you're saying, Kelly's right. Systems is what makes the business go. It's just we always use the McDonald's franchise, right? McDonald's hamburgers are horrible, and they're horrible for you. So why are they the most successful franchise in the franchising business? It's because they have a system in place that does all the selling for you. It's the system that makes McDonald's very successful, and those franchisees very successful. It's because the system they have in place. So yeah, systems is the way to go to generate money for any opportunity out there, any product, any service. You have to have the proper system, and this is by far the best one I have ever seen, and it's the future. Simple as that. But Kelly, thanks for being on. I really appreciate you coming on, taking your Sunday night. Glad to really finally get to meet you in person here. And Thanks, man. It was a pleasure. Thanks for having you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you soon.
All right. Happy
Kelly.
New Year. We'll see
Happy
you.
New Year.
Thanks, Kelly.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
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 So, Mark, what you want to go into and say?
Well, I just wanted to key off of some of the things we've been talking about and focus more on, for just a moment, on the marketing tools. There are people that have businesses that really they just need a marketing strategy, a team strategy, marketing strategy. These tools work very effectively whether you've got a team underneath you or not. There are going to be some that will come in and just lease the tools on a monthly basis to use for their special product or opportunity or service, and without regard to building a team underneath them. There will be plenty of people that will do both. But the key to this is it's the effectiveness of the tools is so powerful that you aren't dependent on a large community or a team underneath you or any of that. The tools work independently very effectively if you want to tailor them to your product and your service. And obviously it'll be modeled after the funnel system that we have been testing over these last several months. So that part has been proven, and all we have to do is duplicate that into our own products and services. So I just wanted to make that point. There are some people that I have had some people come to me and they're not interested in building a team. And that's fine. They don't have to. The tools can work effectively if you're the only one using them. The other thing that I wanted to mention was Don is very particular about this this platform because he himself is going to be using it, and he wants it to be effective and proven for himself, and so that's a good a solid endorsement right there that it's got to be perfected to his satisfaction, and nothing's perfect. Enough time spent, you can make things better. You'll never make them perfect, but this is going to be as close as we're going to get, and as close as we've seen.
You know what I like about it is the fact that it's like the central operating like your office, where you're doing business from. Like when I had my pizzeria, I obviously couldn't make pizza from my house and then have it shipped to my storefront, or to a cart somewhere, on the sidewalk, selling pizza, like in New York where they have the hot dog carts. That's a place of business. So here we are. We have this hub with all the tools that we need, to build multiple businesses. Because here's the thing. Like I said, I was putting all the pieces of the puzzle together to try and market on the internet a few years ago. And I had all these different logins, all these different tools, and it was like this big mess, for people to duplicate and manage, having all this, just different places to go on the website. You had to bookmark everything and create folders and organize things, within your computer, whereas, I have one login to, the back office of AutoRecruitingPlatform, and all the tools are there. Video hosting, lead management, the SMS, so you can text your leads and communicate with them. The tracking, which is bar none, like Paulie said. You get a text notification every step of the process that someone takes. And I'll tell you, it's really nice to know what's going on in your business, because of that, and it really makes it a lot of fun too. I mean, we have a blast, when we're running campaigns and we're getting leads coming in, and your phone's chiming, you got another lead, and you're communicating with them. The system's a lot of fun, but the biggest key is having that ability to have everything in one place, in your back office of AutoRecruitingPlatform, so that you can do your business from that one portal, And there's no guarantees in anything that we do in life, especially online. There's so many business opportunities that have gone south, that have gone out of business. So, this is where AutoRecruitingPlatform becomes your foundation for which to operate from as you're trying to, generate an income online. Because if you plug in a business opportunity into a custom funnel and that business, unfortunately were to go out of business, all you have to do is find another product, service, or business opportunity and plug it into that funnel, and you're back up and running again. So that was key for me. And then having the ability to plug in another business opportunity into another custom funnel and start building and generating another stream of income. Because let's face it, if you have cash flow, it's without a system, it's hard to grow more than one business, because even if you have the money and you can afford to run two businesses, you're still only one person, and you can only work with about 10 to 12 people at a time. Never mind, build two organizations and two separate companies. And that's where the system and the automation come in place, because you have an online presentation with each custom funnel that's going to work for you 24/7, 365 days a year, and endless traffic resources to plug into those business. Because if you have the cash flow, you have the money to spend on the advertising, and send advertising campaigns to each custom funnel that you create in the system. That for me, that was big when I saw that, and I saw that capability. Like Paulie said, this is a true business in a box. And one thing we never talk about, I just want to touch on, is the fact that this custom funnel, besides building your business, solving the problem for you to build that business, to recruit and retain the people that are in it, because they're going to get the same system. The biggest problem people have online is they don't have a replicating system of duplication. And now you have it. You're here you are watching this Hangout, and it's right in front of you. That button below is the first step that you can take, to get the information, to take the tour and experience the system. But right now, this system, what it's going to do for you is it's going to self-replicate. Okay. Before I said, people look at opportunities. I know I do. Can I do this? How can I do it? Right. So when they're looking at your business opportunity plugged into your custom funnel, that gives them more reassurance that they can do it. Now, when they join your business opportunity, they're going to have to lease the funnel from you. So there's another income stream right up front, with the funnel. And, do the math. If you have, a system that's recruiting for you and duplicating, and everybody's getting sales based on their buying traffic, they're sending it to the custom funnel that you created, that they're leasing from you and they're paying you to use, they get all the features of the funnel that we're discussing. Their access to the traffic, the tracking, the SMS. They get the lead capture for SMS, and they can communicate with their leads. They're going to have all these tools at their disposal, and all they had to do is click one button and pay that whatever that fee is that you're going to charge for that custom funnel. You make a commission, and now they have access to a duplicatable, replicating system. So if everybody's getting 1 to 3 sales a month, how fast do you think that's going to add up? Besides generating an income in your business, guys, if you get 1,000 people leasing your system, leasing your custom funnel, and let's just use a simple number of $10 as a commission to you, because obviously Don has to get a commission on these systems as well, because he has the hosting, he has the management and the support. But imagine making $10 on the system alone to 1,000 members. You're talking 10 grand just on leasing the system to help other people have success. And I know we never touch on that, but that's the power of the custom funnel, in a nutshell, as simply as I can put it.
Yeah, that's good. That's some good info, man. We never do touch about that. And
yeah.
Good, you did say that. Explain that out. Good. Also, you know what? I really believe that 2015 we're going to get a rush of people coming online to try and make money online. I think it's going to continue to grow. with the economy the way it's been going. The job market, jobs are not available as much as they used to be, and part of the reason is that machines and everything are taking a person's spot in running a company. And I truly believe, and we're starting to see it already, because we're seeing such a rush of newbies coming online trying to make money, because they can't find a job today. It's just, with technology being what it is and growing every month, every year, and where's technology's gone to now is they're replacing your jobs with machines today, robots and stuff like that. So, it's happening already. You see things cleaning your floors. You're seeing machines, automated machines, even in going to the supermarket. Now you're able to check out on yourself on your own. Go to Home Depot. They have their own checkout aisles. That's all going to replace the person. You got to look at a little bit into what these companies are doing. You could see that they're putting in these little features little by little because they're testing to see if it's working. They're getting data from that to see how many people are using it, if they're having any problems. Those people taking your money with the cash machines checking out, they're eventually going to be gone, okay? And that's just a small area I'm just talking about. Like I said, go to Home Depot, go to Lowe's, go to your supermarkets, self-checking, you could check out self-checkouts. There's not a person there that has to take your money, right? So I think that's going to be growing, guys. There's automation and machines just everywhere you go now. You could find it if you open up your eyes. Things that is just on total automation, and they don't need people to run it.
I couldn't agree with you more, brother. You have said it like the Bible, bro. Truth, spot on. You go to Lowe's, you go to Home Depot, you got the self-checkouts, man. And just like you said, they got 3 or 4 of them, and that's it. And then they got the regular people working on the side, and they're testing it. And eventually, guess what? It's gonna expand. It's gonna be 4, 5, 6. The whole row is gonna be full of self-checkouts. Okay, with one person checking out the receipt, making sure that you pay for everything, and they're just gonna start laying off people. And that's where the future's going. I mean, look at Borders. Borders was a bookstore, and they closed down over 400 stores nationwide. Why? Because they took their store and they put it online. They went online and said, why sell books with a brick and mortar business? Why sell books in stock inventory? Why sell books and pay all these employees and all this stuff and rent and mortgages and all this stuff and all this expenses when we can just sell the stuff online? And that's why they got those ebooks and all those whatever notebooks, the little tablet thing, and you buy the book and you read the book right there because it's all online. So the market is transitioning from brick and mortar business and traditional business onto the online world, man. And like you said, it's all automation. And people need to start waking up to this and start seeing it with their own eyes, because the economy is changing, the future is changing, and we're catching on to this stuff, man. And we just with this stuff right here, man.
You just got to pay attention. People aren't paying attention to it, but I see it all the time. I mean, the airports, you don't even need to go check in anymore. It's all done with an email, and you go through. Everything. They're getting rid of paying people. That's what they're doing.
That's right.
Corporations, the world's turning in. They're going to be replaced. Okay, and you're going to see network marketing. You're going to see people coming online, trying to get into their business, and because let me tell you this, network marketing will never go away. If anything, it's going to grow bigger, because network marketing is a people business. It's people helping people. So you can't replace that with a machine, a robot. So I really truly believe the future, with the way technology is going, guys, that you see it. Phones aren't even phones anymore. They're mini computers. They're called smartphones. the mini computers. You could run your business straight from a smartphone, like we are, right? See how everybody was building lists with email marketing. Now we got cutting edge technology. We're able to build a list through SMS technology. Because why? Everybody's texting. Nobody gets on the phone anymore and talks to anybody. Everybody's always texting. From 13 years old to 90 years old. All right? So why not build an online business and build your list through an SMS platform? No brainer, guys. This is what I want to do. You see, this is my favorite spot. This is on my couch. This is where I make money. Wouldn't you want to do that? I mean, this is fun. Plus, it's fun. Look at all the cool guys I met. Look at all the friendships I have gained over the last year just from ARP. Never mind the years I've been doing this, but what?
No stupid boss breathing down your neck. No traffic to get stuck in. No accident to be involved in while you're going to work. No tickets, speeding tickets to get because the cops you're on your way and you're running late because your boss. You're avoiding all that nonsense, man. You're safe at home, man. Make your money, relax.
Hey,
you know? It's the way of the future.
Zero stress, brother. Zero stress.
You know, let traffic come to you. Let the people come to your website, to your business. Let them take a look at it. Okay? Let them, the website does all the selling and telling for you 24/7, 365, and all you got to do is buy traffic and let the traffic come to your website. And if they want to buy, they buy. If they don't, they don't. But sure enough, with the numbers that we got and the testing that we've done, we got some serious numbers, man. We're going to make some serious money. So I'm pretty excited about that. 2015, man, numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie, man. And these numbers are powerful. It's just you want to get to a certain monthly income, just calculate how many leads you need coming through that system. The data speaks for itself. That's why. This system is in beta. Why we guys have been in beta here? We've been collecting data. This is a numbers game. We know by putting so many people through this system, so many people are going to join, and it's going to create you monthly. It's going to create you monthly residual income every single month, and nobody's ever going to leave you. Why would they leave you when they're generating income along with you?
They ain't going nowhere.
No.
When they're making money and their bank accounts are getting fatter and fatter and fatter, you think they're gonna quit? You think they're gonna say, I don't want to be a part of this anymore?
What they're gonna do is start plugging in more businesses into our main hub here.
Yeah.
Like we've been talking about. So
they're gonna stay with you and they're gonna grow with you, and they're gonna be like a kid at home who don't want to move out.
Yeah. With that, it's coming up on an hour. You want to give any closing statements? Who wants to go first? Let's give these people their Sunday night back. You know, we got New Year's coming this week, and we can start changing a lot of lives in 2015. I know it's coming. So, Ed, start it off.
Guys, get on the side of automation. Be the guys with the tools, with the gold rush tools, the picks and the axes. Be those guys. Now's the time. This is a wake-up call. Just find out for yourself. Click the access button. Answer the 22 questions. Find out why we're so excited. Why we know where you need to be, man. We just know it. Just take a look for yourself. That's all I got to say. I just want to make sure you guys do that.
Awesome, man. Thanks. Wade, what you got to say, bro?
2015 is definitely going to be the year of ARP, man, I tell you. We're all going to be enjoying everybody's success as a group. We're all going to be here. We're going to be changing people's lives. Oh, man. And all you got to do right now is go below, get your access code, follow the process, go through that funnel, and get on right now. You have an opportunity to become a founding member now, and I would not hold off. You know, get it done. Other than that, I guess the next time is going to be New Year's. So I wish everybody out there and the group a very happy New Year, and I know we're going to be having a great year.
Happy New Year to you too, Wade. Thank you. Jose, what do you got to say? Closing statements, bud.
what can I say, man? The New Year is approaching, and January 1st, everybody in their jobs are waiting for the next thing, which is their income tax return. January, and then everybody get the returns, and the market and people are going to have a little bit of money coming in January and February. And you know what they're going to be doing with that? They're going to start looking at other ways of making money, how to put their money to work for them and stuff. And they're going to start looking for online businesses and how to make money from home. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to come across our website, man, and they're going to start buying from us. And we're just going to capitalize on this. The market, 2015, everybody's looking to make money, and they want to do better for themselves. It's just the way that it is. Summertime is a little crazy because they are out there in the summertime enjoying their family and the beach, and then but now for the winter time, especially in January, February, and March, everybody's staying at home and all that. They're on the internet, and they're gonna come across us, and it's gonna be a really profitable new year, man. You know, the best thing I can do is get in on it now, so that way you can be ready for that wave, okay? And the traffic that we're gonna provide for you, and just get ready to change your life, man. Because I know I am. I know by the Memorial Day weekend of this year of 2015, when summer starts, man, I'm gonna be rolling in a nice little sports car, man. This thing's gonna be sick. So click the link below, get yourself started. All right, pay the $4.95, fill out the application, and take a look at this thing, and it all makes sense. The numbers don't lie. You'll see the whole comp plan, and you'll see Don talking of what he wants to do and how to help you. And this thing is so easy. It's my 13-year-old niece can do this. So go ahead and click the link below and get yourself started, man. I just want to wish everybody out there in the internet world, outside, Facebook, anybody's watching this, Happy New Year. Wishing you guys the best. And to my crew right here, the panel, I love you guys. You guys are my brothers, and I can't wait to go to some bar, man, and drink it up and tell funny stories and share stuff with you, man. So Happy New Year, guys, and I love you. I'll talk to you soon.
Happy New Year too, Jose. Thanks, bro. Mark.
Yes, sir. No, the key to the future is automation and robotics. It's coming. You can either fight it and ignore it and be left behind, or join it and be on the winning side and learn how to use it to your advantage. So we're on the cutting edge of marketing and automation. So we're going to have a great time. And I certainly agree with everybody else here that I wish everybody a Happy New Year, and it's going to be an awesome year coming up.
Happy New Year to you too. Thanks, Mark. Bruce, closing on down.
Yeah, I just want to chime in on a couple things. If you know, like Mark just said about the automation, and and Jose just said about people are going to be getting tax returns in the new year, but also people are they're looking to improve and better their lives in the new year. So right now is the best time to get started using this system. And like you said earlier, Paulie, get your feet wet and learn the system, because when this launches, you want to be prepared, for 2015. But a lot of people look at this, I think, and they question whether it really works, right? I think that's maybe the biggest question. A lot of the top marketers online are using systems, and here's the truth, guys. If you're listening, pay close attention to this. You're either going to be a system owner, or you're going to join somebody that's using a system. If you're getting involved online, that's really the two paths you're going to take, or you're going to try to figure it out on your own and create your own system, which I don't advise. But you're either going to join a system, or you're going to be a system administrator. So that's really the truth here. It's real competitive out there in the internet. We know that. Whether you're blogging, you're on social media, you're trying to build an email list, you're competing with other marketers. There's a lot of competition out there. You got to set yourself apart from that competition and put yourself into a better position. Like Mark said, everything's going automated and robotics. It only makes sense to keep up with the way everything's advancing on the internet, and everything's always changing. So get in front of the trend, don't chase it. That's my advice. Click the button below and experience the system for yourself. You owe it to yourself. And I want to also say Happy New Year, guys. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody that's here, and I wish everybody the best for an awesome 2015.
Happy New Year to you too, bro. And yeah, exactly what Bruce said, and all the other guys down here. I totally agree. That's why we're here. That's why we do these hangouts. 2015 will be an awesome year. We know it. We've been building this foundation for 16 months now. Yeah, it's taken a little long, but you know what? We got a foundation that nothing could knock it down. So
our time has come, brother.
Yeah, we know this foundation is solid. Nothing's going to knock it down. Nothing. So we're just going to grow upon that. As far as what Bruce said about systems, here's a perfect example where you could basically have your own system, your own you're going to be able to have your own custom funnel, which is going to be your own system, which, once again, you could lease out if you're in a network marketing company. You'll have your own surfboard. You'll have your own leaders board. So basically, you will have your own system, but don't have to go out and create it and have all the headaches doing it, right? So basically, you could have your own system, lease it out, and do what you want with it. So with that, man, I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year. I'm very, very excited about 2015, what this team is doing, where we're going, and how we're just going to expand upon it and really blow this thing open comes this year, no doubt about it. 2014 was a year of building a foundation. We have everything in place. Now we're going to share it with the world, and I hope you become a part of us. So with that, have a great New Year's. Be safe out there. No drinking and driving, all right? Make sure you get a taxi or something, and we'll see you next Sunday.
Take care. Healthy and prosperous.
Love you guys. Love you all.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year,
guys.
Happy New Year.